in a beat. And just for clarification, this is a best of 5, contrary to what some other things say. This is a best of 5 matchup. Priori now starting here as Aliens doing a 1-4 split versus the Unicorns down in Shipping doing a 2-1-2 split. We got most of Priori coming in here to ET, splitting up through the vents and on the ground. And Sweetie Bot in the hub.
You notice a lot of similarities in the split that this game is last game, but Priori taking this a lot slower. They actually want to either delay these Marines or get them to start building so that they can get a win with the extractor. Because if it doesn't get started, if they don't start to build it, there's no win there. They basically just kill a couple of Marines and lose position.
Yeah.
But once they tap that, then it's down.
Well, we see Melkstein and Mello. They know, because they play Aliens. They know there's a pack right here waiting for them to come through. On the other side of the map, we see Kosan taking out Sweetie Bot in the vents, joining Sui as he moves into repair room.
And as soon as they hear it starting to be built, they move in.
That was a good, I think that was a bait. Not a very good one.
They almost cleaned that up. I mean, it was really close. Rusty almost went down.
Yeah. That was good. I mean, I think they needed to get him down that hallway. You know, when you're a Marine against a Skulk, you have to put distance against you. Fighting in a long hallway and having the Skulk rush at you is probably the best instead of an open room. You want to limit their options to try to evade and try to get the jump on you. So fighting a Skulk in a big room is really tough because they can come from anywhere.
Absolutely. I think the only way they could have played that better is maybe push forward to see if they can get the Skulks before building. But I think they handled that as well as they reasonably could have in that situation.
You know what I'm seeing right here, too? Priori playing, I don't know, they're doing a lot of positioning, right? They're coming up to rooms, sizing up the situation. They're not kind of like just bounding in.
Absolutely. Well, they're in the favorable position right now where they have the north spawn, what I was talking about earlier, where it's so much stronger to just hold that. And so you don't necessarily need to be really aggressive at this moment in the game, as long as you can secure that top half.
Yeah.
And then once they have that res flowing, then they just need to worry about the middle.
Well, we're seeing an opening right now of Armor 1 being researched, 2 minutes, 20 seconds into this game. Good call. I mean, we usually see, ideally when the fades are going to come out around the, I've seen it as close as 6 and as late as 8 or 9. I've seen it push to 11, but when the fades come out, ideally you want to be at, and I've seen it happen, Weapons 2, Armor 2 shotguns. And I've seen that happen like at the 6-7 minute mark, right when that fade steps on the field, and you're in a perfect position to defend against that, tech-wise. Obviously, the other half of that is your player's individual skill and what they do with that tech. But getting Armor 1, I've seen some popular openings. Teamwork and Tactics does Armor 1 and Armor 2 back-to-back right in the beginning of the game. That's very popular.
Right, the Armor 2 gets you an extra bite from the Skulks, and that's why it's favored there that early over the weapons anyways, because the weapons don't necessarily buy you more damage on a Skulk. It's better for pushing, and it might get you the extra damage based on regen or biomass, but not always.
Mello coming back around the corner as Carnage tries to finish off this RT at 12%. He does take him down. I can already tell, the pace of this game is completely different from the last one. These guys, this is much slower, a little bit more methodical. And there we see that Armor 2 being started. Oh!
Nice job by Shades there.
Very nice job there. As he comes through on now, coming around the corner. Let's take a view from Shades as he tries to take on this Marine. This is what it looks like from a Skulk's point of view.
Yeah, we're on track to get fades by 6-7 minutes now. If the Marines don't respond quickly and take down some of these harvesters, and they're going to be ill prepared to deal with that because they don't have any phase tech going. They're going to be stuck on their base. They don't even have shotguns or anything on the way. So in the next minute and a half or 2 minutes, there's going to be fades on the field.
We're seeing now that Melkstein and Sui coming in from repair room. Both research has started for shotguns and phase gates as they move into ore processing. And we have a cleanup here in observation from Priori, taking down this harvester in observation. ET now is under attack. So they may lose this whole right side of the map just now as they're pushing into ore processing.
Yeah, and I think they kind of have to make some sort of sacrifice because they can't just hold ET through repair and just leave that. They're trying to get some forward ground into ore with phase gates being nearly done. They really want to take the position, and kind of the whole game's riding on this moment right now, basically.
Sui and Milkstein here in ore processing up against Sweetie Bot. Let's see how they do here. Sweetie Bot does actually end up going down. So does Shades. Havoc takes down Milkstain, but Sui takes him out at the end with his pistol. Armor 2 now has been completed, which is going to help these Marines out really well. It's going to make these Skulks days pretty hard. And now we got shotguns in Armor 2. And I think you just said that these fades are going to come out pretty soon.
I think he maybe should have skipped those the shotguns because they really need that phase gate up in ore.
Yeah, they need to get some map presence here. If they're going to push this far... Oh, there it is. So they're getting that up now, and the fades are about to come on the field in the next few seconds here, folks. I already see one egg going.
Oh, they didn't finish the gate.
Oh, no! Oh, my God, finish the gate! Oh, my God.
They pulled up for a second just to look. You got to finish that gate.
95% built. What a timing push from Priori. An unfortunate turn of events there for Unicorns. They needed that gate and ore processing for map presence there, and they just lost it. Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
Milkstein now moving into repair room up against Sweetie Bot here. 97% on this RT. We're seeing now Kosan and Mello here in elevator transfer where another phase gate gets dropped. They're going to try to go now on the right side and try to hold that if they can hopefully use this team on the left side. Milkstein and Soy and on into repair room. This will really help them out. Now the fades are on the field. They do not have weapons. One.
We got two fades moving in. The shotguns, though, still with weapons 0. I mean, they're still dangerous. Carnage barely escaping there.
Wow, that was really good shots there from Fluffy.
We still have a couple of, oh no, Shades going fade now. I was going to say we still have a couple of them saving res. Sweetie Bot 46 might be interesting to see if he's going to go, if they're going 5 fade or they're going to go 4 fade into no-nos.
Look at this now. They have repair room and ET. I mean, they could use this as, you know, they could have this repair room phase gate just as a kind of, oh no. Coming into the main base, we got 4 fades streaming in. Oh! That was completely smacked away, and now they're going to move to repair room, maybe turn this into a grind gate.
And I think they're being a little, I mean, I feel like they're definitely ahead of this game, but they're overplaying their hand with those fades.
Yeah.
Hitting the base like that, that's dangerous because they went in blind. They didn't even know what was in there.
Yeah, there's
Could
no
have
scouting.
easily lost fade.
Yeah, no scouting, no nothing. I mean, I see why they tried to push everyone to shipping and then try to get to repair room quickly, try to get a good like grind down on that gate. But it just didn't work out. I mean, they came through. One person got down to like 2%, but then all the other Marines faced through at the same time. And with those shotguns blasting, I mean, your precious fade this early in the game, you got to hold it.
Yeah, I mean, Sweetie Bot's already at 50 res. If they can wait until he gets an Onos, they don't need to pressure these gates. They just have Sweetie Bot hitting the res in the back until he goes Onos, exactly what he's doing. They just prevent the Marines from moving out, and as soon as the Onos is in play, they can just crush wherever they want.
Sweetie Bot at 51, as you said. 9 more until that Onos comes on the field, which definitely is going to be a game changer. Weapons 1 is going up right now for the Unicorns. This could be changed pretty soon.
Oh, these fades are in a bad position. They're going to have to go back out through the Marine start. They don't know what's in there, like I said.
Hit shots all over the place.
Oh, taking a big hit.
These guys move all the way through. Wow.
I'm surprised that all of those fades got out.
I'm so surprised too.
One.
You know, I was first personing on from Fluffy, and I mean there was a lot of shotgun misses. So I mean, in terms of accuracy, I'm seeing so far on Marine side, Priori seems to take the cake there, at least from what I'm seeing right now. 4 fades now coming into repair room up against Mello, Milkstein, and on. Sui comes in to join the party. Shade takes down Mello. And these guys get out of there. Carnage almost goes down as he escapes to the north exit.
Carnage Havoc getting really low. Something I don't think we've noticed or noted here is that Fluffy Unicorns are a European team, and we're playing on an American server at the moment, so that ping might be playing a little bit of a factor here into those shots just barely missing.
See SweetieBot coming through the main base, doing a little bit of harassing there as a push just gets repelled here in ET. Okay, so this is kind of bad what I'm seeing right now because again, Priori's got, I mean, if you look, Priori's got the Unicorns on defense again, right? They're kind of like just phasing back and forth, and they can't really get together in offense. Wow, look at that. Completely cleaned out of ET. Everyone's dead. Holy cow.
Yeah, unfortunately, ET was left completely open. SweetieBot spotted that as a skulk, and all the fades were healing in hub, and then just flooded in there.
Wow, great job there by Priori, taking that map control and that map presence off the east side of the map from the Unicorns, and now they only have repair room as the phase. We have an RT being taken down here in ET as these guys stream down into observation. SweetieBot taking down Mellow, and Sui in there. Looks like he's going to go down as well in a flurry of blades and teeth, and these guys are being pushed back like crazy. SweetieBot at 64 res. It looks like he's going to wait for the 4 more res to at least get 1 upgrade on that Onos.
And now Marines are in this really tough position. They've got probably like, I would say like about 3 minutes or so, but before they're in so much trouble that the fades can just re-upgrade. Because if they can clear them now, they'll push them back down to Skull, so they'll still get 2-2. But they need to clear fades. They need to get 1 to 2 fades minimum.
Yeah, lifeform kills need to happen right now, and if that's not going to happen, then that Onos is... Oh, that Onos is an egg right now. SweetieBot is an egg, and he is going to pop out as an Onos, and we also have this nice little healing base in the central location of the hub. I know that went up a few minutes ago, but I just wanted to point that out. They don't have to go all the way back to the hive to heal. Great job here by Cat Cop.
I think they're going to try and reestablish Ore as a forward phase gate. This will give them ability to push into warehouse eventually, get them an extra extractor, put them back on 4, and it serves as backup to repair room.
We're seeing the Onos in the Gorge tunnel just hanging out, by the way. There comes the Gorge to meet him.
And this tunnel completely hidden by the shade there, so they can't see the infestation or anything in that side. Here comes the base rush.
Oh, this is a huge base rush. All of them, all the fades, the Onos charging in there. And the Bile Bomb, and this is everything. There comes the beacon.
You gotta get the Gorge. You gotta kill the Gorge.
Cat Cop gets out of there, but SweetieBot streams right back in with that Onos.
Fade down.
Fade down! They did lose a fade here. This could be the Unicorn if they can take down Lifeforms in this fight. Doesn't look like it's happening though. This is
if they can get the Onos is running towards repair.
Oh my god, 6%! Holy cow! SweetieBot, oh, if they got that. Oh, and the phase gate is down. Still, if you look at it, they lost 1 fade in that and really pushed back the Unicorns. I mean, I think that was a good trade-off. They have a strong economy right now. They do have 5 biomass, so he can drop a fade egg if he wants to spend that money.
Ooh, getting some low life from Shades goes down.
Oh!
Could lose another one here.
We gotta do this. If they can take down Havoc.
Oh.
Oh boy. That was a hell of an exchange. 2 fades lost for Priori. I mean, we got phase gate loss in Ore, phase gate loss in shipping that they just rebuilt. It was a good defense by Unicorns. I mean, I thought it was over at that point, but I mean, if you look at the Unicorns' economy, it's basically crippled right now. They're down to 3 extractors. Really?
Yeah, they did lose that phase gate in Ore too, which was really important. The reason that the beacon was so far delayed because they were trying to get that phase gate finished in Ore. That's why they took so long to beacon.
Fight here happening in logistics. You see Havoc taking down Kosan, and he gets out of there before Mello can take him down. Carnage around the corner. I think these guys know now about this little base that's happening. Nice whip action. Enough to take down, for Shades to take down Mello. And a nice cleanup there in South Tunnels.
A good scan. Now they are aware of that gorge tunnel, so they're going to be able to take that out, assuming that whatever hit comes next doesn't clear them.
Okay, and look at what's happening. Logistics now going down. I mean, oh, you know, I have to give it. I mean, this, I'm not going to call it because I've seen, obviously, some crazy comebacks. You and I casted that Waka Waka next game, and, you know, I'm just never going to call it because I just never know what's going to happen. But it doesn't look good for Fluffy, and that's what I'm going to say. Flamethrower's out. Oh!
Goes down.
Oh my god!
I bet he was upset about that when he died around the corner.
Yeah.
But we are at that moment I was telling you about where we're basically at the point where Carnage can just buy another Fade, and it's not that big of a deal. Not only that, but the Commander is in such a good position that he could just drop more eggs for the aliens. And the Marines have a lot of work ahead of them if they want to bring this back.
Oh,
they
totally.
have so much work.
They have so much. They need so much money right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. They just started Weapons 3. They like threw everything they had into Weapons 3 right now. I mean, what do you think about that? I mean, at this stage of the game, if you were Fluffy and you were trying to come back, what would be your strategy right now if you were Calm?
Oh, definitely the Weapons 3 is a smart choice over Armor because you need to kill life forms. You need to burn them down. You need to be setting up Repair Room. If Repair Room falls, you're done. It's over.
Yeah.
You need to get away. You know, they already have the ops in there. They just need to get a chair to be able to beacon if that area gets rushed. And I think Aura was smart. I think Aura's smart to get a phase get in there, and they need to try and work on getting that back because they'll give them leverage to be able to push up, get a 4th extractor, and something to fall back on, and then get back into a position to push warehouse.
Havoc, 8% in the vents there in Repair Rooms. Oh my god, he might get caught! He does! He gets caught by On's Flamethrower! Unfortunate decision as he streams out of that vent, and On was there with the flamethrower and was just like, yeah, I'm gonna light you on fire. Oh man, that was a great kill there. Unfortunate timing. They still got Sweetie Bot there as the Onos. Cat Cop now is a lurk, and they have Umbra research. Umbra is a cloud that lurks can spray on their units, and it's a 3rd damage reduction. Couple that with Mitch shots, and your damage mitigation is pretty big.
Yeah, so Cat Cop, you know, just has so much res. Basically trying to get all the upgrades that he can. Goes lurk, and he's pulling it out to go with this group. Umbra here, this is where the chair would be useful to be able to beacon back in if they get swarmed out the gate, which is exactly what's happening.
There's the Umbra all sprayed around. Cat Cop doing a good job keeping all these units in that cloud. And Sweetie Bot all over the place. These aliens are all over this phase gate right now.
And then that's going to go down. There's no way they're saving that.
No way.
Notice is too far ahead.
And there we go. We're seeing, you know, they have 3 hives. Obviously, I mean, they're going to get full upgrades soon. And now they're pushing into logistics. I mean, that was a great effort there by the Unicorns, I have to say. But it's just, they just lost it in the beginning. Where do you think, I mean, if you were looking at this game, Versal, I mean, what could have Unicorns have done differently, especially in that crucial kind of beginning?
I think Unicorns was trying to hold too much of the map. They made the decision at one point to go up one side and take ore and try and secure that, and that's smart. They really need to do that much earlier because they kept trying to push evenly among both sides, and they were getting taken out by priori's forces, which either overwhelmed them or be in really good ambush spots, and they just couldn't win any of those, the smaller movement, you know, trying to push 2 Marines down one side.
Yeah.
They just need to commit more to one side or try to find a way to be aggressive through hub and put the pressure back on the aliens to pull them back. But, you know, I feel like the whole game was pretty much decided within the first, I would say, 5 or 6 minutes.
I agree. We saw a little bit there, a little mini win by the Unicorns. Moral victory, taking down that hive there in Repair. Also, Fade went down, but now we got the rest of Priori here in shipping, causing all sorts of havoc. They took down 1 IP. The other one is at 100%. Sweetie Bot at 60%. But Cat Cop there doing a good job keeping Umbra on everybody. And now everyone is dead from the Unicorns. Only 1 IP. There's the good game.
There's
wow.
the game. And we are doing best of X maps. So the first point goes to priori since they won both sides on this this map here.